Hey, what's going on? It's me, Upside, and I have a very special guest with me here today. He goes by the name of Solid Snake. Yes, we are talking about Snake from Metal Gear Solid. He just hit me up one day like, hey, what's your gamer tag? We need to play some Black Ops one day. And I'm like, I didn't even know you had an Xbox. What the hell? Isn't that going against your agreement? But anyway, he wanted to talk to me about the state of FPS gaming and third-person shooter gaming because he feels that
it's mainly because they don't really know anything about the battlefield. Me and Otacon have been fighting since, back in PlayStation, and they don't even know how to take the safety off. They're rookies. Just like when I had to tell Meryl back in Metal Gear 1 that she's a rookie. She doesn't know how to take the safety off. I've seen these guys play. They can't really beat me in the battlefield.
So are you trying to like compare real life Battlefield experience with virtual gaming? Like, are you saying that you need Battlefield experience to know how to be an FPS
gamer? See, now you're just mixing up things. I'm talking about the Battlefield and virtual training. You see, I've been in the Plague of War since the NES when we only struggled with 2 buttons. Now I'm sitting here watching Suddy using 14 buttons just to shoot a damn gun.
Well, I think that is a pretty good advancement in technology because it's actually teaching us how to learn more about weapons where, we hold down the L trigger to aim down the sights and we use both joysticks to move our characters and turn the camera around. And I think it's better than trying to struggle with just 2 buttons, You can't really do too much with 2 buttons. And it's kind of contradictory because, when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, I like to think of it as the most advanced controls that I've played in a third-person shooting game.
And the reason why MGS got more advanced is because of the Colonel. You see, he lied to me, just as he always does. But me, I like things simple. Point and shoot. See, I was actually preparing for a Halo jump to suppress a terrorist group led by Gaseous Snake. And that's when the Colonel actually contacted me.
You said Gaseous Snake? Since when do you have another brother? I know there was Liquid, I know there was Solidus, but Gaseous?
Damn. Well, so much for Metal Gear Particle Ops. But anyways, before I took off to deal with the terrorist situation, I got a call from Colonel telling me that we lucked out for our next Metal Gear game. I was very excited about being on the PlayStation until I was briefed on the control schemes. Me and the DARPA chief had a discussion about how short his role was, but I don't think anyone was more upset than Decoy Octopus. He only got paid for $50 for coming up with the character.
Well, I mean, I could understand that you had to make that transition from, Metal Gear 1 and 2 up to, Metal Gear Solid to PlayStation. So it is like, the difference is like night and day, basically, where the controls become a lot more complex for you. And I'd expect someone of your stature to, adjust to something like this in, not even in a short amount of time, but in an adequate amount of time.
Like I said, I like things simple. Just like when my father used a burst fire weapon for his first time. He hated it. He'd rather stick with automatic until the barrel starts melting the bullets.
Well, that's kind of being a little closed-minded, which also leads me to believe that this is why you hate modern-day gamers. I mean, you just can't accept that today's games are more efficient and easier to work with.
You would know more about being an easy gamer, huh? The thing that you don't understand is that you gamers are pampered. You don't have to worry about a challenge or putting in passwords. You don't have to worry about turning off your motor skills so you can use 30% more of your brain power just to beat Ninja Gaiden with 1 life left. Today's gaming isn't efficient. Computer AI today, it doesn't get any smarter or more challenging. They just give the enemy more health when you decide to play your favorite game on hard mode. That's the one thing I can say good about MGS4. GW was a genius.
Wow, so you believe that the enemies in older video games were smarter? Really? Man, I couldn't even begin to think how close-minded that sounds.
I gotta go.
What?
Otacon, I was spotted. Otacon, answer.